good news for all those first homeowners saving their pennies. Today's guest is a really special one. Not only is he the captain of Port Power Football Club, but he's also a loan manager with Funding Options. I welcome Dom Cassisi. Welcome.
Thanks for having me.
Great to have you on the program. One of the busiest weeks in football, I would think.
It is, yeah. It's this is the reason why we play football is to play in grand finals, and very envious of the two sides running out there on Saturday. But look, it's going to be a great game.
Absolutely, not quite your year this year, but you've got big plans. Regroup for next year.
Yeah, definitely. It was another tough year for us. We started off the year quite well, but with a young group, we sort of faded away as the year went on. We had a pretty tough run with injuries as well. Yeah. So it's been a challenging year on many fronts, especially what's happened of late at the club. But we're sticking together as a group, and we'll be a better side next year. That's
right. Coming together is a good thing. So a little bit of time off over Christmas, won't do. Spend some time with your family, maybe.
Yeah, definitely. It's a great opportunity now just to have a bit of a freshen up mentally and physically. And like you say, I've got a young family, so it's great to spend some time with them and get back home to Perth and see my family there. So it's it's a nice time of the year. Absolutely.
Now, upcoming grand final this weekend. Huge weekend for the two teams. Who do you reckon is going to get up on the day?
Oh, I think it's going to be an epic battle, to be honest. It's really a flip of a coin. I think I guess they've been the two best sides all year, so they deserve to be there. I think Hawthorn, they'll, I'm going for the Swannies, but I think Hawthorn will be too strong on the day. I think their skill level and their class will just outweigh the Swans in the end. Yeah,
well, that's good news. My 50 cents is on the Swans, but you never know. It's going to be hopefully a good game. That's the main thing. Now, Funding Options. You are a loan manager for Funding Options. Tell me all about Funding Options. It's really exciting.
Yeah, look, Funding Options is, I guess, in its infancy stage. It's a business we set up not too long ago, but essentially we provide clients, specialise in providing clients with home loans, investment loans, refinancing, first home buyer loans. We understand that everyone is time poor these days. Not everyone's got time to go to the different banks and try and find the most suitable loan product. And that can be quite daunting. So when a client does come to Funding Options, they're basically coming to 20 banks. We have access to over 800 different loan products.
Okay.
So then it's our job to go away and exhaust every option, explore all the possible products that will suit the client, and then we'll sit down with them and give them a few options that will best suit their needs and circumstances, and off they go. And the feedback we've had from our clients so far is they've been really impressed with our turnaround time. From when we lodge the application to the loan approval is a really quick, short period of time. So it's been some great feedback for us, and it just makes that whole sort of daunting process smoothly. We'll walk the client through the whole process.
Great. I've been talking to some sales partners around at Toops, and they're saying that dealing with both you and Toby has been a really awesome experience, really relaxed guys to talk to, your stuff. So sitting down and I mean, we can all do the internet research, but to sit down and actually have someone do it all and talk to the banks has been really worthwhile for these clients coming through.
Yeah, no, it's good to hear. I try and get in when I can. Obviously football takes a bit of time, but we're very fortunate to have Toby Stapleton come into the business.
Awesome.
He's got a wealth of knowledge and experience in the industry, and he's obviously the first port of call. So if anyone wants to get in touch with Toby, feel free to ring him. He's great. Yeah,
he's a lovely guy. Now, you mentioned in the intro that you don't necessarily need to wait till you've signed a contract to look at your finance options, do you? You can actually do the pre-approvals with you guys as well first. So.
Yeah, absolutely. We've done a lot of pre-approvals of late. Obviously there's a lot of houses in the market, and people want to go out and have a look and see what they can really spend. So we definitely help out clients with pre-approvals. That way they can go out into the market with confidence, knowing their price range, and have a crack at an auction. Yeah,
which is great. And being spring, there's lots of beautiful properties coming through at the moment. We've seen the floodgates open, and spring really is the best time. The gardens are beautiful. So if you've got your funds ready to go, you can rock up at an auction knowing that you've got your bank ready to go behind you. So pre-approvals are awesome. There's been a bit of talk lately that we may have another interest rate drop. I know you can't sort of predict what's going to happen, but possibly they're talking maybe one, maybe even two interest rate drops, which would be great. Is it a time to look at fixed rate versus variable? No, it depends on the person, but what are your thoughts?
Yeah, look, it's really hard to say. Everything is sort of suggesting that there will be another rate drop. So you'd think that variable rate would be great to be able to take capitalise on those interest rate drops. So, but I guess a lot of it depends on the person's financial situation as well. But I mean, these are the things that we sit down with the clients and can talk through with them. It can be quite complex, the different things that are available, but probably variable rate at this point in time, if you can, is great.
Yep, excellent. let's just hope the banks pass it on. I suppose that's the next thing too. The Reserve Bank can do what they like, but we need the banks to pass it on.
Yeah, well, look, it'd be nice to get a bit of a handball from the banks.
Yeah.
So, you know, time will tell. But you know, it's just you know, like I say, it's a great time to buy. You know, property prices are situated well, and you know, we're finding that we're able to get finance quite quickly, which is great.
Yeah, excellent. So Funding Options, not necessarily a path for all footballers, but you're clearly enjoying it. It's an awesome company. Toby's great, as I said, to work with. So we hope to see both of you around a bit and talking to our clients and getting some good funding. Stay with us, Dom, for a sec. Let's take a look at some of the properties which we've sold this week in Going, Gone.